Gabriel Barroso.
And this is Manuel Urigo. And welcome to the Daily News.
We will bring you the latest and most updated news today.
The Department of Health recently reported that the influenza-like illness and the coronavirus cases are on a downward trend nationwide, and they are expected to decline next month.
From January 1 to February 3, the DOH recorded more than 6,000 ILI cases, which is 19% lower compared to the 19,000 cases in the same period last year.
For COVID-19, there are about 661 new cases recorded from February 6 to 12. This result in 94 cases per day average and 35% lower compared to last month.
Out of the 661 cases, only 7 is considered critical and only 2 deaths were recorded.
The DOH reminded everyone to continue practice and good respiratory hygiene, washing hands, and choosing less crowds to keep the number of COVID cases down.
In other news, while the government is seeking for an efficient way to replace the smoke belching jeepneys as a part of the PUB modernization program, a company is suggesting to turn jeepneys to full electric. Here's Jacob Asido reporting live in the committee.
Thank you, Andy. While the Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program of the government seeks to replace smoke-belching jeepneys with vehicles using cleaner diesel fuel, a long-time jeepney manufacturer proposes to go the extra mile, go full electric. Elmer Francisco, the CEO of Francisco Motors, which has been in the industry for more than 7 decades, suggested that in order to save the environment, the way to go is to go full electric. They are set to release 1,000 units of the electric jeep by the second quarter of 2024. Each unit will cost almost ₱1 million, a bit more expensive than traditional jeepneys. Making public transport one of the biggest polluting sectors in the Philippines cleaner is part of the country's plan to reduce greenhouse gas emissions that worsen climate change. According to Francisco, his company was able to make an electric jeepney much cheaper than the imported modern jeepney units because most of the parts are locally manufactured, including the battery. I'm here at Pinafeben School in Bacoor, Cavite to ask some of its students their thoughts about the jeepney modernization. Good morning, what's your name?
Right. And I am Kai.
Have you ever ridden a jeep?
Yes, it's fun.
What can you say about the government's plan to modernize them?
It's good. It helps prevent air pollution.
Yes, it's true, but I think they can still keep the same design because it's our country's trademark.
Thank you very much, and that's all for now. This is Jacob Asido, and this is your daily news. Back to Yuri and Annie.
Thank you so much, Jacob. And now, for our sports news, here Johan Alan Kilatan to deliver an interesting documentary about the NBA season.
Thank you so much, Yuri. Good morning, everyone. I am Johan Alan Kilatan, and this is the Daily Sport News. The NBA season for this year 2024 is nearly coming to end. The regular season began on October 24, 2023, and it will end on April 14, 2024. But before we dive into the latest happenings, let us go back to NBA's rich history. The NBA originated in 1946 with 11 teams, and through a sequence of team expansions, reductions, and relocations currently consists of 30 teams. The United States is home to 29 teams. Another is in Canada. With all these teams, there are players who became international sensation due to their amazing skills. Here are 5 best of the NBA players of all time. First on our list is Kobe Bryant, which has been essential cog not just in basketball but in all sports. As an icon and ambassador, his game style, aggression, and popularity dub him as the successor of Michael Jordan. Next is Shaquille O'Neal. Simply put, Shaquille O'Neal in his prime was a brute force of nature. Another Laker who is regarded as one of the most dominating players of all time. Larry Bird, on the other hand, is another unquestioned and one of the most respected legends of the game. While Larry Bird may not have the average NBA player's high-flying nature, he exerts impressive basketball IQ and shooting ability. Tim Duncan is also another name that definitely deserves a spot on this list. He may lack the flair and flashiness, but he possessed something which is way more unique, which led him to incredible success with 5 total MVPs to go along with the championship. Of course, this list will be not completed without the legend Michael Jordan. He played 15 seasons of NBA and won 6 NBA championships. He was integral in popularizing basketball and the NBA around the world in the 1980s and 1990s, becoming a global cultural icon. The NBA itself hailed him as the greatest basketball player of all time. That's all for the latest sports today. This is Johan Alvin Kilatan reporting for the Daily News.
Thank you, Johan. Thank you for tuning with us today. Once again, this is Andy Barroso.
And this is Manuel Urigo.
And
And this is the Daily News.